If you value your health, then this place is for you.
I was very skeptical about buying the machine for a restaurant application. I thought, yeah, it's okay for home, but I didn't want to risk it for a restaurant. On the contrary, it made a huge impact.
I think when you care about your customers and you care about their health, they know that. It's good business practice to give your customer the best water available, and it's definitely Kangen water.
The water affects the restaurants in every single phase of what we do, of all our operation. And actually our life too, because we're drinking it, we're all drinking it.
And people love our salads. After soaking them in the Kangen water, the Greek salad, the broccoli salad, the quinoa salads, they all taste smoother, fresher, and they hold up really well.
So I'm soaking this broccoli in strong alkaline water, and it will remove any pesticide residue, any waxes. It really makes a difference in the taste of the vegetables. I can see all the residue coming off right now, actually. This is an example of what comes off the broccoli. Just look at that.
We're going to sit down and talk with Chef Jason Wilson, who is a James Beard award-winning chef. We're going to talk to him about how they're implementing this technology and why it's so exciting. So let's go inside and check it out. Okay, so now we're in the back and we're just going to show you how this technology works. Right here we have the Enagic Levelux Super 501, and this actually produces 7 different pH levels of water. Now here we have the sanitizer that'll actually pass a health inspection. And as I mentioned before, it's twice as effective as bleaches at killing bacteria. What we're going to do is we're going to take the sesame oil here and we're going to show you the tap water and that sesame oil simply do not mix. But this is some of this high pH water that we just produced from this Enagic technology right here. And I'm going to take some of this and I'm going to actually completely emulsify that sesame oil, get this, with water that I can drink. Completely non-toxic. One thing that we don't realize is that tap water has chlorine, it has fluoride, it has over 200 chemicals in it, and these tomatoes are porous, just like human skin. So they're actually absorbing all the chemicals in our tap water. So if you're buying good organic produce and it's coming into contact with tap water, you are still putting all of these chemicals into your produce. A lot of times you don't see the chemicals that are on there as well. For example, apples. We're in Washington State, the home of apples, and they put wax on apples. Cucumbers have a waxy film on them that you can't always see, but you can certainly feel. And this has the ability to remove that. The ability to clean the back of the house and even the front of the house of your restaurant is phenomenal compared to even in terms of results that you would have with many chemical products.
Kangen water has been a big hit here at the Greek because, you know, the Mediterranean diet is, everybody knows it's a healthy diet, and just adding the Kangen water is just amazing. And we started serving it then to all of our customers.
So by them coming because of the water, they realizing, wow, this is a big restaurant. Wow, they have a great food. Wow, they have a great staff. Friendly, everything. We really have increased the business in the restaurant. As a matter of fact, I am proud to say, and honestly, last year was the best year since I've been here, 23 years, in this economy. I think that is a great deal with the Kangen machine, because that SD501, the Kangen water, has increased the traffic.
They brought me the machine, they did a demonstration here at the restaurant. Within 20 minutes, I was convinced that this was the machine that I really needed to use for the restaurant. pH of the water is very critical for cooking and cleaning.
We focus on homemade pastas and quality in say. The Kangen water, when it was introduced to me by my business partner, I was a little skeptical about, but after tasting and try a few things like our soups and even the acid water or cleaning some of the floors, I actually felt that there was just a perfect match.
In the kitchen, we actually wash the fruits and vegetables with the 11.5 water to take the pesticides off. And we also use it in the liquids like the soup, the alkalimino soup and the lentil soups, and it really makes the flavor much nicer of the soups as well as cooking faster.
Water changes the taste of the food completely. It brings out the freshness of the food, whether it's vegetable, meat. The vegetable has never been greener. For most part, it makes a huge difference in the way that the food is presented to the customer, and also the way I eat it. I mean, I like what I eat.
One of the water that we have, we using it to rinse all our salad. And again, that's very important. You don't want no residual in it. And actually feel crispy, feel fresher.
One of our specialty at Rehan is the ash soup. Now with this Kangen water, we're able to make the same soup that Frida's grandmother used to make high in the mountains above the Caspian Sea. Biggest secret is the fact that I use alkaline water to wash my meat.
Alkaline water, which is ionized water, is used to wash all the meats and veggies. It serves as a base to this famous soup called ash.
Our customers love it. It's probably one of the best soups. Almost every one of them, as they come through the door, the first thing they ask for is ash soup as their pretty much appetizer.
Minestrone is perfect with the Kangen water because it just like it feels completely, it tastes completely different. Has so much more flavor, and we're using it to make our pasta, to make our breads, the focaccia breads, the breadsticks. Of course, the water to the guest, and of course the water to boil the pasta.
We've noticed that a lot of people are saying, "Did you get a new chef? Things taste better. They taste, you know, they've always been good, but they just taste better." And then I share with them that we're actually using the Kangen water in preparation of the foods and then cleaning the vegetables. And especially, you know, with being a Greek restaurant, we sell a lot of Greek salads. People really love our Greek salad.
The way I make my hummus is that I cook my garbanzo beans. We start cooking the dry garbanzo beans with 9.5. As far as the garbanzos, they cook faster and they taste better. For the same token, when I wash my meat in the same Kangen water, it softens the meat. It just makes the meat tender, easier to marinate. Deep down, I know my customers what they're eating is clean, and what I'm eating is clean.
When we use the Kangen water to make the coffee, we use a lot less beans. And we even call it Kangen coffee. We make it with this water.
I make my iced tea with the same tea that for the house tea, which is a black tea with cardamom. What's really nice about using the Kangen water for iced tea, I use less tea, but much more flavorful tea. Buying high quality tea is very, very expensive. Just in that area, it has paid for itself.
I actually replaced the brand of natural water that we used to use, and now it's only the Kangen water. What I use here at L'Opera is just quality ingredient, and of course Kangen just fit perfectly.
Being located right here on the water, on the ocean, it makes us more aware too of all the debris and trash that goes into the ocean. So we're very pleased that we're not contributing to that. Having water in the restaurant is just amazing. It really saves you money, and you're really doing a service to your customers and to your employees.
Our busboy goes around and sprays the tables, and he also uses a rag, then it's been soaked under 2.5. Disinfected, cleaned, without any bleach smell.
Well, the nice thing about the Kangen water is not only a green thing to do, but it saves money. So from an economical standpoint too, and you don't have those chemical residues. We like to have them clean the tables with the 2.5, especially the high chairs and the menus. The hostesses do use the 2.5 to sanitize those, and people like that fact too, that they know that when their children get in the high chairs that it's sanitary.
We have 15,000 bottles of wines in inventory, and a lot of them are very premium, expensive. And I purchased a machine called Enomatic, enable me to serve my guests a couple ounces of a special wine. And so it's very important that every month I clean the machine properly. And so I use actually the acid water to flush the lines of my machine. And it works great.
I think all the restaurants, especially chefs, they should give it a try. And they will definitely notice the difference.
I really feel that Kangen water elevate the quality of what we do.
The benefits are too many to list them all, but one of the benefits is that we offer the customers Kangen water. We cook with it. We wash our vegetables with it. We serve our vegetables. We serve our customers with the Kangen water. We use the high acidic to desanitize the tables without any harsh chemicals. We use the high alkaline as a degreaser to wipe down the utensils. I mean, the benefits are astronomical. In fact, I'm using the 8.5 right now to make Vietnamese iced coffee, and the customers swear by it. They think the taste is just nice, crisp, and refreshing.
Do you save a lot of money?
Oh yeah, oh my gosh. For example, before, I'll just go with cleaning supplies. Before, we was down on average of about anywhere between $40 to $50 a month on cleaning supplies. And the customers didn't like that because the harsh chemicals would leave that really bad odor or that smell, and it just turned off the customers. Well, we don't buy cleaning supplies anymore. We save about $20 a day on water, bottled water, purified water, and Kangen water is that much better. You know, alkaline water, you can't go wrong with alkaline water. Everybody's drinking alkaline water now.
Owns restaurant in New York.
All right.
For the last 30 over years, and is a Michelin star chef. Amazing.
Only one Malaysian with the Malaysian food.
And now she's an advocate of Kangen. Look at that. She's using the super in her restaurant. Come, let's get some coffee.
All right.
So as you can see, this is the kitchen area of this amazing Kangen Cafe. All right, this is the area. And here is the place where they make the coffee and tea. Yes, and guess what? There's another machine.